What's up guys, English Dan back with another video, trying to rattle them off for you here. We really need to talk about these. These are the Earfun Air that were announced at CES. There is some crazy voodoo going on with these things. Welcome back guys. So, it's things like this that really make me enjoy telling you guys about earbuds. I'm just going to get straight to the point and tell you these things are phenomenal. But let's get into a little bit more detail as to why I think they're phenomenal. So, as you've noticed, these are the stem style of the earbud, and I actually prefer that, and there is a reason for it, what I'll get into in a little while, but they are super comfortable and they look really pretty nice actually. They're not like in your face, or people aren't going to look at you and be like, look at that dude wearing them strange things in his ears. No. Not like that at all. And let me just mention that these are like under 60 bucks, and even cheaper if you use my 10% code down there. Works on Amazon, Canada, US and UK. Fancy. The affiliate link, which that is down there, is just for the US. So if you're in the UK or Canada, just go to whatever. If you don't mind using my affiliate link in the US, well, thanks. So yeah, I wanted to get the price out of the way because that's important. Cost of these things is major, like important, trust me. So let's get into a bit more about the Earfun Air. So what you're getting with these is Bluetooth 5.0. You get a really good connection with them as well. I can go in from my office at work, past the conference room, past the restroom, through a kitchen, and into the shop that's got a CNC machine in there, saws and everything, and I keep connection. My music will still play, which is fantastic. The Bluetooth 5.0 on this is rock solid. One of the better ranges I've actually had. Really surprised how good these are for keeping a connection with your cell phone device or whatever device you're using. You also get AAC and SBC playback, no lag whatsoever when it comes to using these things. YouTube on iOS or Android, playing games, watching movies on Google Play Movies, all through iTunes. It's not been an issue whatsoever. So that's another bonus about these. Don't have to worry about lag. In the box, it's like nothing special, no frills. They do have to take some corner cutting somewhere, let's say, and they did corner cut in the right places when it comes to what you get in the box, because you get the essentials. You get like 3 or 4 different types of silicone tip, different sizes, so that will ensure that you can find the perfect fit for you. A lot of people just put these on with what's on in the box, listen to them, and they're like, oh god, there's no bass or anything like that. It's because you're doing it wrong, alright? Make sure you find the right fitment for your ears so you get that good seal. The seal will also create pretty good noise cancellation on these. They don't have any active noise cancelling, but once you put these buds in with the right seal, you will struggle to hear a lot of things. So yeah, very important. You want the best sound quality and good bass out of your earbuds, make sure you choose the right tips. And also, let me just tell you, because people think this is strange, you may use large on one ear and medium on another. It's perfectly normal, guys. No one can see it when it's in your ears, so you don't have to think, I'm gonna look abnormal. It's not your ears that make you look abnormal. You also get a USB-C charging cable, so yes, great. They have used USB-C. Very happy about that, because a lot of these companies that do the lower price earbuds, they stick with micro USB. That just needs to go away. Go away. Go away. Earfun, thankfully, have used USB-C. And that's about it, other than the buds in the case. So, yeah, like I say, they've cut corners on the things that are not important when it comes to the packaging. The box is nice, and they're packaged well, but they haven't thrown a load of extras in there that you are not going to use that drives up the price. Very happy with that. So I mentioned USB-C, and obviously that's used to charge these things, and battery life on these is amazing, okay? Amazing. I listen to these on full blast, just like I do with any other earbud, and I know I'm going to get the people in the comments, oh, don't listen to him on full blast, you're going to damage your hearing. My hearing's probably already damaged. I'm in my mid-40s, and one of them doesn't work quite as well as the other, so doesn't matter. Doesn't mean you should listen to them at full blast though, but I do. And they don't distort, but I'll get more on that in a little while. But when it comes to battery life, you'll be happy to hear, see what I did there? You'll be happy to hear wireless, but I'll get my coat. Anyway, you'll be happy to hear that these give me 6 to 6.5 hours battery life, which is exceptional. Especially for the size of these things. They're not huge, like I say, they're only small with a small stem. Offer fantastic battery life. I'm pretty sure if you listen to around 70 to 75%, you're going to leak out 7 hours a bit. I bet you could get to 7 hours on these things. Pretty simple with some lower listening, which at under $60 is amazing. As well as that, you also then get the case, which also wirelessly charges with Qi charging. $60, guys. And you get a total of 33 hours-ish, maybe 35, just depending on your listening experience, how you have it. It's fantastic at this price range. Absolutely insane. And with it being USB-C, you also get the fast charging. And this is really fast charging because 10 minutes charge gives you 2 hours playback. Less than $60, guys. What? See what I mean about the voodoo? What is going on here? These have got everything a 180 pair of dollar earbuds are going to offer you. It's just insane, but let me carry on telling you how great these are. So let's talk about the build quality. Build quality on these, I'm happy to say, is really good. They didn't cut any corners when it comes to build quality. They are plastic and so is the case, but it's not a cheap plastic. You've heard me say this about other devices like Soundcore, things like that. They've used a good quality plastic that doesn't flex, crack, creak or anything like that. The case is about the size of an AirPod case, and it's got a flip top lid, magnets inside the case, so you ain't gonna tip this upside down and lose your earbuds either. It's also got a battery indicator on the case, so I mean, don't get me wrong, it doesn't show you percentages, it just gives you a green light to tell you, hey, we've got some juice. Thanks, bro. Like I said, yeah, you do get the USB-C, and that is on the bottom. On the front you get the LED indicator, and obviously the lid is a flip top lid and it's on top. I have to tell you, just in case, somebody might think it's, I don't know, I'm just telling you, alright? I'm just giving you information. Also on the Buds, these have touch controls. A lot of people are going to be like, oh no, touch controls, I can't do my volume, or oh no, they're going to be really finicky and I hate them. I don't use touch controls very often. I use them all the time on these because they're damn good. They do everything. Answer calls, assistance, forward, back, volume up and down. What? Yes, they do everything, and they do it with ease. It's not finicky or anything like that. Well done, Earfun. You nailed the touch sensitivity pads on these things. Great. Another feature these have is the sensor. So they have a sensor inside them. Maybe it's gyroscope, don't know, whatever it is, but it's got the sensor inside them. You pull one out, put that thing down, your music stops. You pick that back up, and as soon as you put it back in your ear, your music starts. Fantastic. Works flawlessly too. Really good. Oh, and another good thing about these is you can use one earbud at a time, and it doesn't matter whether you're using the left or the right. So you've not got the slave system going where you can only use one. Another fantastic feature. Did I tell you these only cost less than $60? Phone calls. And this is where they have that stem feature. There's a reason that they've gone with the stem, and this is it. On the stems, you get 2 microphones at the bottom of each earbud. 1 microphone at the bottom of each earbud, and 1 microphone on the top of each earbud. So there's 4 microphones altogether. The lower 2 that are closer to your mouth to pick up your voice. The top 2 are to try and cancel out the noise around you. These are the best earbuds I've used for phone calls, hands down. I say it all the time, I don't use my earbuds for phone calls, but I have no problem using these for phone calls. I come through really clear to people, sound really well, and they cut out all the background noise. These are better than the Galaxy Buds Plus when it comes to making phone calls, and they're highly rated for phone calls. These are better than that. Let's talk about weatherproofing, because obviously at this price and all these other features, they must have skimped on that too. No, you get IPX7 rating, so it is absolutely no problem. You can take these and you can drop them in the water. They even say you can swim with them, but I would never ever recommend anyone go swimming with electronics in their ears. I'm just saying, people might think, dude, you're old. Things have moved on nowadays, but the thought of going into water with electronics in my ears? Nah, mate. Nah. But yeah, you're getting IPX7, which is fantastic, and they're still less than $60. So let's talk about what you really want to know about. It's great having all these features, but if they sound like a damp fart in an empty can of baked beans, then you're not going to be interested. Let me tell you, that isn't the case, and these are like, wow. The sound on these things is fantastic. They're really dynamic sounding, big bass, big bass. They are really fun sounding. It's the only way I can put it. It's fun sounding earbud. They're very full, but even though they've got that booming bass, they don't take over the mids either. It doesn't cancel that out. Your vocals come through really clear. Instruments, high end, everything. The way they have tuned these, the calibration on these things, is the best calibration I have heard. I think it's fantastic. And you got to remember, this doesn't come with an app. These guys have tuned these to the absolute max, and it shows. They've absolutely nailed the audio on this. I listen to all kinds of music on these. I've listened to my rap, my dance music, The Prodigy, Sean Paul, Wiley, just all kinds. Flock of Seagulls, 80s music, 90s music, disco, and it handles them all great. Nothing is overpowering anywhere. Now don't get me wrong, if you like a flat, like real flat sound, the Galaxy Buds Plus will be better for you. They just will. They have more of a flat sound. These are a really jumpy, dynamic boom, you know, they're just like really good. I am shocked at how good these are. You could take away most of those features that these come with, still told me that they were less than $60 at the price point they are now, and I'd still say they're probably worth it on sound alone. There is no reason I could not, in my good conscience, tell you to go out and spend $170 or $150 on AirPods, Jabra Elite 75Ts. I just couldn't do it. I can't, because these knock the socks off of. The XB700 by Sony that I recently reviewed that I really liked, these caned it. These beat them up big time. The Sonys, I'll do a comparison for you so you guys can get a more detailed comparison so you know what I'm talking about, but these take the XB700, they get it in a headlock, they take their knuckles and they ruffle it on the Sony's head. Let me tell you, they put a whooping on them. These are fantastic. I cannot, like I say, tell you to go out and say, oh, well, yeah, these are $60 and they're okay, but if you want really good sound, go and spend $200 on a set of earbuds. No, you don't need to anymore. These nail it. Absolutely nail it in every aspect. The only negative I have on these is they don't have an app. I like apps because you can control things yourself, but normally you're controlling the equalizer so you can make them sound better. You don't need to with these. These are plug and play and they sound fantastic. So highly recommend these. Don't let these pass you. If you're looking at true wireless earbuds, don't go spending $150. Don't. Save your money. Save that $90. Buy these and thank me later. They're amazing. Alright, so that's me and my mind blown. And I'll be back with another video soon. Laters.